Bonjour à tous et à tous, j'espère que vous allez bien. Nous sommes le mercredi 15 janvier 2025, il est 3h35 et 52 secondes. J'espère que vous êtes confortablement installés. Bienvenue sur Starel 3.0. Enfin, après longtemps à attendre quand même, hein, parce que il faut quand même se le dire que la version 2.7, moi je me suis beaucoup emmerdé. Voilà. Donc 3.0 Euphorius, enfin, ou Morpheus comme disait un certain Geoff. Des Game Awards, hein, fait par Honkai Starrel, parce que il s'est fait le ping en plus. Mais enfin bref, donc du coup, Euphorius, mythologie un peu grecque, voilà, beaucoup de liens avec le souvenir, Mars qui vient pas avec nous. Donc il y a beaucoup de choses sur lesquelles l'on attend. Le petit bouton qui est juste ici. Et du coup, une histoire qui s'étend de la 3.0 jusqu'en 3.7. C'est moi qui va morfler avec les patchs et tout ça. Je vais couiller. C'est bon. En vrai, je dis couiller, mais en vrai, c'est pas tant que ça parce que il est vrai que j'ai quand même beaucoup réduit ma densité de vidéos. Vous voyez là, parmi toutes celles que j'ai tournées, il me reste juste tout ça. Il y a celle-là que je suis en train de tourner, mais en gros, voilà. Grossièrement, il y a ça. Et donc, au moment où vous verrez cette vidéo, la liste sera déjà bien amochée. Surtout, il y aura 36 vidéos en plus derrière, hein, parce que ça change jamais. Voilà. Bien. Puisque j'ai rien d'autre à dire, et peut-être résumer un peu les Penacony, tout ça. Alors, Penacony, c'est une histoire qui a commencé assez bien, on va dire. Hein. C'était une histoire assez complexe, qui s'est finie un peu en bricolage, parce que de ce que j'ai compris, bah, ça a été bricolé, hein, du coup, à cause des leaks de septembre 2023, ils ont été obligés de réécrire une partie, qui fait que la fin était un peu plus bricolée, c'est pour ça que certaines personnes disaient, ouais, il y a un sentiment d'inachevé, parce que, bah, c'est inachevé, hein, tout simplement. Et, foncièrement, là, 3.0 Euphorius, Aoji a remis la main dans la pâte. Apparemment, il y a un autre aussi derrière, mais surtout Aoji qui a remis la main dans les pattes. Est-ce qu'il va y avoir des morts? Très probablement, hein, parce que c'est la magie secrète de Shaoji. Il sait faire que ça, après tout. Hein, qu'est-ce qu'il sait faire d'autre à part tuer des personnages, hein, Honkai Impact, on a déjà bien assez souffert comme ça. Honkai 2 aussi, je pense. Tellement que ça a fermé chez nous, c'est pour dire. Mais enfin bref, je m'attends à une histoire relativement compliquée à suivre, surtout avec la passe, le nouveau chemin, je vais parler français, du souvenir. Du coup 3.0 également aussi, c'est là où on découvre Erta la vraie. C'est là où on découvre aussi la quatrième voix de notre très cher pionnier préféré national. Et grossièrement, beaucoup d'éléments aussi qui pourraient être liés à Marche. Je dis ça. Actuellement, c'est que des suppositions de ma part. Pour une fois, j'ai fait l'effort de ne pas aller voir les leaks. C'est pas facile de ne pas vouloir s'informer un petit peu sur à quoi s'attendre et tout ça. Bon, je me suis pas informé, j'ai réussi à tenir la baraque. Néanmoins, ouais. Bah allez. Je vais lancer le jeu. Et c'est parti pour Euphorius, les gars. Ouais, alors ils ont mis à jour la politique. J'ai OBS qui me dit que Dolby se désactive, on sait pas trop pourquoi. Ah, West Prod Win 3.0.0, c'est énorme. 720 mégas de mise à jour quand même. C'est énorme. Avec la vérification des ressources derrière, ça va mettre un petit temps. Est-ce qu'il y a d'autres choses que je pourrais résumer Si, du coup en 2.7 on a Sunday qui est arrivé dans le train, alors pas officiellement en tant que membre, mais apparemment, de ce que j'ai vu dans le trailer, apparemment il pourrait nous accompagner à Amphoreus. Donc pourquoi pas à terme pourrait-il devenir un vrai membre, définitivement. Après il est vrai aussi qu'avec les leaks, encore eux, il y a les textures du badge qui sont sur ces textures de modèle, donc je sais pas trop à quoi m'attendre. Quand est-ce que on saura plus par rapport à pourquoi est-ce que cet élément est présent dans ces textures, on verra. Qu'est-ce que j'ai aussi à dire à propos des versions 3. Donc du coup, l'histoire qui va être très longue. Il y a la collab en plein milieu, on sait pas trop, vers juin-juillet, avec Fate. Voilà, bon, c'est... Dit comme ça m'inspire pas grand-chose. Certaines personnes auront peut-être un peu plus d'attente à propos de ça, moi j'en ai aucune. Donc bon, à voir ce que ça va nous donner. Peut-être que ce sera bien, peut-être que ce sera moyen. En tout cas, en tant que vraie première collaboration externe, hein, parce que y a déjà eu une collab il y a pas longtemps avec Honkai 3, hein, mais c'est HI3 qui a tout pris. Hein, HSR lui n'a rien eu, voilà. Bon, espérons qu'on ait un peu plus de trucs, parce que là on s'emmerde un peu, hein, tu vois, à mon avis. Du coup, comme on est en 3.0 dès janvier, ça veut dire que l'anniversaire du jeu c'est en 3.2. Donc ils se prennent vachement à l'avance. Donc soit c'était parce que l'histoire était très longue, soit c'est parce qu'ils voulaient compenser avec Fate, je sais pas, mais... Il y a une part de moi qui me dit... Ils s'y prennent vachement tôt quand même. Donc à voir. Allez, c'est parti. Alors logiquement, Windows vient de se mettre à jour là, il y a pas plus tard qu'à 3-4 heures, donc... Le PC a été fraîchement redémarré, donc logiquement, il ne devrait pas planter. Je connais le bug sournois. En général, il plante au bout de... Allez, entre 7 et 15 jours, voire plus, mais voilà, c'est souvent entre 7 et 15 jours qu'il plante. Donc, on se fait accueillir par Marche qui a reçu un skin incroyable. Tu es prête? Le titre est très évocateur. March 7, printemps naissant. C'est plutôt joli comme skin d'ailleurs. Une nouvelle destination, un nouveau périple, et bien sûr, une nouvelle tenue. Avant de partir à l'aventure, Signe Noir m'a prédit que je passerais un moment rafraîchissant à Amphoreus. C'est l'opportunité parfaite pour moi d'enfin porter cette petite robe. Eh ben enfin, il était temps. Allez, prenons cette photo ensemble et immortalisons ce moment magnifique. Et bah du coup, oui, je vais immortaliser ce moment, je vais prendre une capture d'écran. Voilà. Et on va cliquer sur récupérer. Ah, c'est mignon ça. Oh. Bon. Avatar bonus. Ok, consulter. Ah, donc du coup c'est un nouveau menu à la fin. Oh oui. Enfin, ce skin est présent. Ce skin qu'on a vu en 1.4, je sais pas si vous savez de quand date le 1.4 quand même. C'était genre octobre 2023. Ce truc a eu genre 10 minutes de temps d'écran et on l'a plus jamais revu. Plus jamais. Jusqu'à ce que en 2.7 ils refont un truc avec les photos. Et enfin, on l'a revu. Enfin, j'ai pas l'impression que c'était tout à fait le même, d'ailleurs. Il faut que je regarde par rapport à mes captures d'écran, mais j'ai comme l'impression que c'est pas le même skin. C'est pas du tout le même. C'est comme l'impression que le skin qui était présenté dans les trucs des photos, c'était un nouveau skin. Alors, je regarde. Alors, attends, donc là j'ai une image. Non, c'était bien celui-là. C'est juste qu'il avait une apparence un peu différente. C'est juste mes souvenirs qui se sont déformés, mais bon, bref. Admettons.
Let me see.
En tout cas, c'est la première fois qu'on a un skin. Il aura fallu attendre la 3.0. D'ailleurs aussi, en parlant de leak encore une fois, les skins, ils étaient teasés déjà dès la version 1.4. Donc ils ont mis plus d'1 an pour montrer ça. Et du coup, guide d'amélioration.
Cheese.
Ah oui, ils ont rajouté ça. Ils ont rajouté ça un peu comme sur Genshin, là, du coup. Ok. Ils ont changé la miniature. Oh, mais ils ont fait... C'est qu'ils ont fait ça bien. C'est qu'ils ont fait ça bien. C'est qu'ils ont fait ça bien. Ok, donc niveau de personnage.
See.
Ok. Texture de mémoire. Position élevée. Oh, c'est marché cosmique. Ouais. D'accord, donc là c'est vraiment un guide pour t'expliquer comment bien le monter. Alors. Ouais, pourquoi pas. Bon, après il y a les reliques quoi. Je vais pas en parler, B, ouais, évidemment. Est-ce qu'il y en a un qui serait à peu près bon, genre L, S, voilà, bah tu m'étonnes, hein, c'est normal que c'est S. Elle casse beaucoup de gueule, je vais te dire. Ok, bon. Bah voilà. Voilà. Et du coup, wagon d'argent en route vers les terres du néant. Bienvenue à Amphorius. Pas encore, mais on y est presque. Alors là, du coup, nous avons la rafale de 6 pieds. Ensuite, nous avons le balayage. Donc ça, c'est les nouvelles techniques d'attaque de la nouvelle voie, je suppose. La réparation. Ou la répartition. Hein? Cherchez à comprendre pourquoi je dis réparation. Et détail de l'ordre d'action. Ah! Ils ont ajouté un truc par rapport à l'ordre d'action. Ah, attendez, mais j'avais pas pensé à un truc similaire, il y a genre un mois dans ma tête en disant ouais, ce serait bien s'ils donnent des détails sur la... Ouais, ils ont lu dans mes pensées. Pom pom, je me fais encore spammer. Là. J'ai encore des trucs. Non, c'est bon. Alors du coup, menu. Du coup, ils ont ajouté un autre truc. C'est encore décalé le machin. Alors du coup... navigation n'a pas changé. Ouais. Est-ce qu'ils ont mis un lien vers le guide d'amélioration ici directement? J'aurais aimé qu'ils mettent un bouton vers le guide d'amélioration directement, ça aiderait pas mal. Bon, du coup, il a ajouté un bouton. Voilà, marche bonne fête. Les jades, évidemment. Envoi de gadget chasse au trésor. Ah oui, ça c'est pour récupérer les coffres. Mais j'ai déjà tous récupéré, donc ça me servira à rien. Il y a 50 gestes stellaires pour le questionnaire. Attendez, j'ai envie déjà de moi, oh! Allez, on va répondre aux commentaires. Alors, l'année de naissance, vous le saurez, je suis né en 2003, j'ai 22 ans, merci beaucoup. Je suis un homme, enfin jusqu'à ce que quelqu'un me prouve le contraire. Combien de temps passé téléchargé? Depuis combien de temps? Plus de 6 mois, ça fait Day One en fait. Comment est votre expérience? Plutôt bonne. Le plus divertissant, émission de l'histoire évidemment. Pour le personnage que j'aime, c'est aussi le cas des événements de version. Hein. Hop. Voilà. Quel type de contenu espérez-vous voir? Énigme. Ah bah oui, deux énigmes. Attends, faut bien faire cravacher le crâne quand même. Exploration, évidemment. La progression constante, évidemment. L'histoire, évidemment. La stratégie, évidemment. Et le challenge, évidemment. Que pensez-vous de la quantité de contenu? Je reste toujours sur ma faim, hein. En essuyant au Kaitarel, combien de jeux avez-vous joué au cours du mois dernier? Alors, il y a Genshin. Il y a Clash of Clans. Vraiment, genre de manière anecdotique, parce que au bout de 9 ans, je commençais à me lasser. 2. Ah non, Minecraft, il y a 3. Ils ont relancé un serveur, ces bouts-là. Du coup, oui, je passe un peu de temps sur Minecraft en ce moment. Est-ce qu'il y a d'autres jeux auxquels je joue? Il y a le solitaire. Ouais, je fais des méga scores sur le solitaire, d'ailleurs. Donc je vais dire 4. Et je passe beaucoup de temps sur Visual Studio pour coder. Voilà. Quelle est la part du temps de jeu qu'on constate quand ça s'arrête par jour? Ça dépend des journées, hein. Donc je dis entre 0 et 20. Je veux dire, 100% d'une journée, ça fait 24 heures. Donc 20%, ça fait quand même 4 heures, hein, 20% d'une journée. La temps d'effort, la quantité de temps et d'effort moyenne. Que pensez-vous de la quantité de temps et d'effort? Je suis satisfait, merci. Que pensez-vous de jouer avec des joueurs? Ça m'intéresse et ça m'est égal en même temps. Je préfère jouer seul. Ça m'est égal. Voilà. Quel type de joueur souhaitez-vous jouer? Jouer avec des amis que je n'ai pas. Voilà. L'année passée, sur quelle plateforme? Alors j'ai un téléphone, j'ai mon PC, j'ai pas de PS4, j'ai pas de Switch, j'ai pas de PS5, j'ai pas d'Xbox, j'ai rien du tout, j'ai pas de console. Voilà. Ah oui, bah, attends, moi j'ai envie de dire, ouais c'est bien de bouffer son temps comme ça. Qu'est-ce que vous avez joué dans les machins? RPG tour par tour, bah techniquement Starel est un RPG tour par tour, donc je devrais le mettre là. RPG de placement, non. Jeu grand public puzzle, non, je joue à rien sur mon téléphone. Jeu de tir, non. Action RPG. Techniquement, il y a Honkai Impact sur mon téléphone. Mais franchement, on va dire, j'ai le compte le plus bizarre, parce que je suis niveau 52, et j'ai pas joué du tout, hein. Je sais pas comment j'ai fait. Stratégie militaire, que je fais au clan, évidemment. MOBA, non. Bac à sable, alors je joue pas Minecraft sur mon téléphone. J'ai même pas Minecraft Pocket en plus. Minecraft, jeu de cartes, non. Simulation. Marrant ça, ils ont pas fait allusion à Genshin là-dedans, là, le jeu en monde ouvert et tout ça. Ah bien, jeu suivant. Auquel jeu que j'ai joué pendant plus d'un mois? Genshin. Allez, techniquement Honkai, hein. Zenless. Oh, allez, on va compter Zenless, même si c'est vrai que je me suis pas login depuis un mois, mais... Très honnêtement, Zenless fait partie de ces grands déçus, hein. Wave aussi, hein, d'ailleurs. Ok, je veux qu'on l'avait passé, Clash of Clans. Techniquement, je me login encore sur BS. Hein. Allez, je vais le noter juste pour la blague. Sur PC, alors, RPG combat tour par tour. Évidemment. Du coup, ça c'est comme... jeu dans mon ouvert. Évidemment, Genshin. Jeu de cartes. Je joue au solitaire, c'est bien. Les simulations, non. Militaire, non. FPS, non. Je déteste cette merde. Les visual novels, non. MMORPG, non. Le grand public puzzle. Et bac à sable, évidemment. On va s'en se passer. Souhaitez-vous jouer avec d'autres joueurs? Oui. Bah, ça dépend. Quel type de joueur préférez-vous? Voilà, purement ça. Combien de temps passé par jour en moyenne? Il y a 2 heures, hein. Ouais, le week-end, on peut monter à 2 à 3, hein. C'est vrai que je travaille beaucoup. Quelle est votre situation actuelle? Je suis au chômage. Au niveau des commentaires. Non. Voilà. Hop. Et du coup, 50 jades en plus. Merci. Ça fait beaucoup de jades d'un coup. Et nous avons 950 jades. Je prends. 250 jades de bienvenue. Ensuite, nous avons Honneur descendant, évidemment. Voilà. L'honneur descendant a été mis à jour. Nouvelle récompense. C'est vrai qu'ils ont ajouté ça, là, pour refaire tes machins. Du coup, comme ils ont changé les machins, ils ont remplacé le pass par une résine de souhait. Et du coup, ils ont déplacé le pass ici. Le truc qui était au niveau 40, ils l'ont déplacé au niveau 20. Ouais, j'ai l'impression qu'ils ont déplacé pas mal de trucs. Ouais, c'est pas mal. Ok, du coup, ils ont ajouté ça. Là-dedans. Bon, il y a des trucs que je comprends pas encore. On n'est pas lié 0. Voilà. Instantanément niveau 7. Voilà, merci. Nous avons le saut hyperespace avec RTTM, la triple bannière dont fait Chiao qui rerun. 338 poules, 956, ouais. Donc là, ça me fait 6 poules en plus. Si je compte les 4 nécessaires pour faire le 6ème. Et du coup, les Galcones. Ouais, c'est bien. Allez, ensuite. Il est 357. On va se dépêcher. Cadeau de même. Même vous offre un beau cadeau. Acceptez-le et n'oubliez pas de la remercier. PTDR Teki. Voilà, je suis coincé en 2009. Cadeau de l'Odyssée. On est des rats. Évidemment, collecté avant le reset pour gratter le tour 2. Mission pionnière. Voilà. Carnet de la route d'Ilia. Voilà. Donc ça, c'est un événement. Reprenons le chemin. Ils ont remis cette merde. Ah, j'en peux plus de ce truc. Arrêtez avec ces trucs d'événements retour à la con. Est-ce que ça intéresse vraiment quelqu'un? Parce que le problème est donc que moi je joue avec des gens qui jouent. Donc je n'ai pas d'amis inactifs en fait. Du coup. Voilà, on copie, ça finira nulle part. Allez, vas-y. Bam, on récupère. 30 jades, merci, je prends. Voilà, allez, terminé. Et du coup, la démonstration pour RTTM, Lingsha, Xiao et Jade. Je prends. Et après, nous aurons les inconnus, l'univers parallèle. Comédie humaine, ça sera bientôt. Je suis niveau 100. J'ai réussi à atteindre le palier 100. Incroyable. Avant la mise à jour. Ok, bon bah c'est bon. Hop. 30 jades stellaires. Je prends. Et du coup, nous avons ici les messages. On en a 2 d'un coup. Je pense que ça n'a pas rapport. Je pense que c'est une quête... Est-ce que ce serait les anciennes quêtes quotidiennes qui ont été délètes, ça? Peut-être. Eh ouais. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? Oh, hyperespace en vue, et il est 4 heures et 5 secondes. Voilà. Je me rends compte que j'ai quand même beaucoup parlé au début. Je vais morfler encore une fois. Pour notre prochaine station, une passagère nous a fait part d'une suggestion un peu spéciale. Oui, on sait, c'est Black Swan qui nous a fait une suggestion du fait que on devait aller en Furious. Hop, voilà. Et du coup, les 4 heures. On va récupérer le jour 2. Voilà. Très bien. Il y a ça. Lancer l'affectation. Très bien. Donc là, du synthétiseur. Je fais toujours par 2, moi. Et du coup, on pourra débloquer les suites un peu plus tard. Bien. « 150 jade. Un CD. Ambroisie céleste. Ok. Bien. Il est 4h01. Je propose qu'on commence.
Please stand by, passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
Alors, je m'attends à ce que certaines personnes ne soient pas doublées, notamment ceux qui n'étaient pas en 2.7. J'ai notamment eu vent du fait que monsieur, lui, n'est toujours pas doublé, et apparemment il parle beaucoup, donc il va y avoir du blanc. Beaucoup de blanc. Ça va être horrible à faire le montage. Donc on attend la petite voiture, d'accord. Ah, je sais qu'on a choisi un Forus dans tous les cas. On peut lire nos pensées. Et Sunday, il est où, là?
He isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party card arrest. Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday.
Tant mieux. Que le maniaque du contrôle se laisse complètement aller. Envoyez-le à la planète. Je le trouve un peu trop détendu.
Laid back? That's not exactly a word I associate with him.
Bon, bah commençons, hein.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lushaka. Next, we have Melustanin, the agate world.
Mélustanine. Est-ce qu'il y a des musines là-bas? Hydrilla, oh putain. Arrêtez de nous casser les bonbons avec Hydrilla, là. Ça fait genre, je sais pas combien de versions d'affilée qu'il y avait genre des combats contre Argentine. S'il vous plaît, au secours, arrêtez, j'en ai marre.
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options carefully.
And finally, the most adventurous option, the Eternal Land, Amphorius.
Ah, planet not recorded in the databank, and a world even Akivilius never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem.
Personne ne va aller sur une planète, non.
Amphorius does have something to offer, unlike the other options. Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphorius, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway, if it's a risk we're taking, we might as well throw in some adventure for good measure.
Il est d'accord.
Looks like Pom-Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all. It's official then. Our next stop is Amphorius.
You. Incroyable. Ouais, allez, vas-y, fais péter le boulon.
Great! I'm looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement. I'll be in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
Façon du discutage. Tout ira bien. Bah j'espère. Disons simplement que j'ai un plan de secours. D'accord. Un plan de secours. Ah, attends. Velt.
A world yet to be explored by the Trailblaze. No self-respecting nameless would turn that opportunity down. Absolutely. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Akivili. We don't normally get to venture into a world beyond the knowledge of the Trailblaze. But this time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to the astral charts. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited.
Il y a un truc que je remarque, c'est que là, comme montré dans les images de la radio développeur, ils ont ajouté un bouton pour pouvoir modifier les paramètres de son, là. Ouais, c'est pas mal, ça, quand même. Allez, voir Marche 7. Est-ce que tu es nerveux? Pourquoi cette question? Bah je sais pas, parce que les deux autres fois précédentes, il est pas sorti. Donc allez, on va plus tard. Allez, Mars 7, ou April 8, ou May 9, June 10.
Oh, hey, great timing! I just turned on my camera and was looking through some old photos.
Ah oui, ça pour être des vieilles photos, ça en est, hein. C'est pas les photos de première jeunesse, hein.
Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of a journey? From start to finish?
Le plaisir de la découverte.
Then you're going to have to give me a nudge whenever there's something worth snapping.
Tu le sauras bien assez vite, hein.
Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
Prends beaucoup de batterie externe, hein. Ah. Ben. Dimanche.
Dear Nameless, trailblazing must be tiring. Please sit.
Non merci, ça ira.
Weary feet.
Bonjour Dimanche.
Looks like you've decided on your next stop.
On s'arrête à vos planètes.
I see. Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
Ok, alors du coup là. Black Swan.
Ah, you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphorius. A very wise decision. Memo keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before?
Non.
It's my duty to salvage unknown memories, and the Amphorius that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case. Dazzling, yet out of reach. I need a sharp nail to break through that glass, and that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphorius, cut through the thick mist, and bring the world's memories back to light. I trust you won't disappoint me.
Allez, faire ses bagages. Hop, c'est l'heure. C'est l'heure. L'heure de quoi? Bah, l'heure de faire l'ananas qui saute en parachute. Voilà.
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
There's nothing there. Confusing. The answer lies hidden in the starry sky.
D'accord.
Here it is. The isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror. The eternal land, Amphorius.
Et du coup, à quoi ça sert si c'est que eux qui peuvent y aller? C'est quoi? C'est une secte cachée? C'est... Oh, la forme de 8, c'est le fable à l'infini, Daniel.
No one knows. That's what you're about to find out. As you can see, Amphorius is surrounded by a mass of chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet. Yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
Au moins 3 sets, hein. T'as au moins 3. Faut pas en avoir plus, c'est 3.
I would even go as far as to say, eons themselves.
3 éons. Normal.
For a world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos? Now that is hard to fathom.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the remembrance.
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphorius for us. What about the final path?
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the third path a mystery. I don't know what it is either.
Ça nous aide vachement, hein.
Hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other two paths. It could be the equilibrium, the enigmata, or perhaps the permanence. I have no clue at all. This white ribbon of light encircling Amphorius might very well be a product of the three interwoven paths. Only when Path Striders of the Trailblaze enter the center of the vortex will its true nature be revealed.
Ce mec en fond qui regarde et qui fait on sait pas. Quelqu'un est impatient. Non, pas spécialement. Si on peut rentrer à la maison, je dis pas pourquoi pas. Hein.
Wait. I think we might be missing someone.
Où c'est qu'elle est partie, Marche? Alors attends, faut remonter tout le chemin. Voilà.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp.
Elle se sent faible.
I doubt it. Pretty girls aren't supposed to get sick.
Bah si, hein.
Gladly. I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories, as if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of sickness.
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
Mais non, ça va, on va pas juger. Hein.
I invited Sunday to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental healing, he's quite the specialist.
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping to Asdana. I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even Amphorius itself.
I agree. That's likely the case.
Bah, pour ceux qui se rappellent de Total Recall, il y a quelque chose qui enfermait ses souvenirs antérieurs à son sauvetage. Donc c'est probablement Fouli qui soit derrière ça, ou du moins un des trois Diaillons qui est là-dedans.
Why is she the only one affected?
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell. Before we identify the cause, my suggestion is for Miss March to avoid venturing anywhere near Amphorius.
It's okay, Himeko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel better.
Avec son regard comme ça, t'as l'impression qu'elle va mourir. C'était l'autre bouton. Tu regardes comme ça, tu te dis, mon dieu, elle va clamser dans 2 semaines.
Here. Take my camera along. I was planning to take photos when we got there, but looks like you'll have to help me with that now.
Tu peux pas prendre les batteries avec?
I know I can always count on you. Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next time you see me. Now, don't forget about those photos, okay? I'll be checking the camera.
Pas de soucis.
Do you think March 7th's past could be connected to Amphorius?
Je souhaiterais que toi et Danang preniez les devants. Ouais.
So we're staying behind to take care of the grown-up stuff.
Ouais, c'est vrai qu'il a envie de voyager, lui, c'est...
Someone should be taking care of March 7th, too. I can do that.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
D'accord. Bubble.
Yes. Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trailblazing gift for you. Your very own car!
Une voiture personnelle. Comment ça? En fait, vous êtes en dehors des zones de télécommunication de la CPI. Vous serez coupé du monde. Ah bon. Oui, ça paraît pas débile, hein.
The car you're getting has its own thrusters, so just buckle up, and it'll take you into Amphorius and land you somewhere safe.
L'espace a des gadgets à soupçonner.
Only in extenuating circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the express every which way, alright?
Non.
Get going whenever you're ready. Pom-Pom can't wait to hear about your exciting discoveries.
Allez, c'est parti.
Car ready for detachment. 3, 2, 1.
Oh là! Peu de temps après... Ah du coup elle parle pas donc je suis obligé de faire les bruits moi-même. Ah ah! Ah oui c'est vraiment genre... Et Daniel, il va comment? Oula! Il va pas bien, manifestement. Danheg est inerte. Ah. Respectez 3 non, c'est une vraie création. Il est mort, non. Ah. Il a une grosse vie. Non. Une envie soudaine de le gifler vous prend, sans raison. Pourtant, vous n'y en voulez pas. Ce sont des choses qui arrivent. Ah, pardon, vas-y. Je sais pourquoi. Ah non, c'est bon. Ah, comment est-ce que j'ai remis à toi? Ah bah... Là, c'est combien de temps ici? Je ne sais pas. Et du coup, le wagon, il est en feu. Bah, du coup, tu peux pas repartir, là, ça va être compliqué. Commençons par ici, je m'en express, on n'y arrivera pas. Adieu, les amis. Ah. Y a pas de réseau. Bon, bah tant pis, on va mourir ici. Qu'est-ce qu'on va devenir? On est encore recherché par les autorités locales? Non, ça va aller. Me. Ah. Il croit entendre quelque chose. Du coup, il y a un wagon en feu, c'est un concept. Alors, par contre, je pense que là, ça va coûter cher en termes de dégâts, là. Je vais pas te mentir. Ouais, la facture va être salée, là. Hein. Chercher la source. Ça s'est ouvert tout seul, ouais. Ah. Oh. Voilà. D'accord. Un truc rose. Tu vois à quoi ressemblait, oui. Genre de lapin. Autrement dit, pas grand-chose. C'est difficile d'imaginer un monde aussi reculé puis savoir accéder à une telle technologie. Bah, si ça se trouve, c'est le cas, hein. Gardons les ouverts. Ouais. Explorer avec précaution, évidemment. Mais c'est un édifice culturel. Bah, vu comment on s'est écrasé dedans, ouais, peut-être, ouais. Mais... regarde ça. Quoi c'est ça? Évidemment. F. Comme assez grand, hein, assez large. Oh, il y a un indicateur de zoom.
Hello? Snap out of it and click the shutter already.
Voilà. Imagine on fait ça dans toutes les quêtes là. Est-ce que c'est des SCP? Je sens comme de l'oxydité dans l'air. À nous, il y a une impasse et un précipice. Bah, va falloir taper, hein. Faut pas parler d'explosion pionnière au moment où on met un bon coup de batte. Allez, cassons des gueules. Armure de guerre. Attaquer les ennemis un certain nombre de fois peut détruire leur armure de guerre. Quand l'armure de guerre est détruite, les ennemis subissent des dégâts. Leur action est retardée et l'énergie de l'assaillant est régénérée. Attaquer un ennemi dont l'armure de pierre est détruite lui inflige des dégâts supplémentaires. L'armure de guerre est entièrement réparée à la fin du tour de l'ennemi. Oh, ça m'a l'air compliqué cette histoire. Ah ouais, du coup ils ont mis à jour toute la file. Ah ouais. Ok, pourquoi pas.
Lance at the ready. Did you come here of your own volition? Or existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion?
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz.
From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
More enemies.
I'm on guard. To the finish.
Ok.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign. It too shall fall.
On a trouvé un être humain, incroyable.
You've got something interesting.
I bear no harm. I just want everyone to be safe. Roaming around a place like the Abyss with weapons in tow is a show of provocation. Those soldiers are minions of the Strife Titan. They're not known to stop until all invaders fall under their feet.
D'accord.
If you continue brandishing your weapons, you won't only be putting yourselves in the crossfire. Their looming blades will come down on the heads of the innocent. It's difficult to tell if you're friend or foe when you appear out of thin air. Even without your weapons, a great power still lurks within you.
Comment t'expliquer ça? On vient de dehors.
I could be putting myself in harm's way for all I know. I'd be unwise not to take precautions. So, care to share the reason for dropping in on us? Visitors from above?
Documenté.
Fine on. Look what you did again! Taking off only to get yourself into trouble?
D'accord.
Oh, you even ruined his weapon! I've really gone and done it. This is no way to be treating strangers!
D'accord.
I was just trying to fix our problem in the safest way possible.
How is this safe? Hello, friendly strangers. Let's all simmer down and cool our jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated. Snowy's just worried you're baddies from above, but we know you two are nothing of the sort. Oh, right, you don't know us yet. We are Treeby from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up and apologize to them.
Blancrin. J'espère qu'ils ont pas traduit le nom quand même. Blancrin.
All right, if you say so, Treeby. I apologize for my earlier behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. It put me on high alert.
Alors elle dit on. Donc je suppose qu'ils sont plusieurs là-dedans.
Not from above the sky, but beyond it.
Wow, that's something else altogether. You're lucky you met us then.
She means you're lucky because we won't hurt you, but the same can't be said for others.
D'accord.
Let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand, it isn't safe out here. As you saw, there are still many refugees who haven't been freed in the temple. We're here to rescue and escort them to the holy city, Akima. They're the reason I had to be absolutely sure you were not here with ill intent, and why I wanted you to put away your weapons. If something were to occur, they would have no way of protecting themselves. I'm Feinem, from ID's Elysia. Sorry if I offended you just now.
Non, c'est bon, j'ai pas traduit ça en écran blanc. Donc Fainon, d'accord. Bon, banal comme nom. Là, c'est... Voilà.
Friction really does spark friendships, huh? Here, you can have your weapon back.
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on Snowy. I'll make sure he fixes it for you.
It seems I'll have to treat Cartonis to a couple of drinks again.
D'accord. Je vais du point de la situation. Alors attends, donc on a rencontré deux inconnus, une qui prétend être plusieurs. On s'est écrasé comme des grosses merdes. Y a pas de réseau. Bon, tout va bien. Oui, réussir à tout désarmer et endommager ma lance aussi rapidement. Ah ouais. Également très réfléchi. Quoi problème? De force reste un atout. Ouais. Vous m'en repartez un bizarrement, hein. Alors c'est que votre voiture était manifestement forgée à la main. Comment ça se fait qu'on puisse te comprendre? La banque de données devrait comporter les entrées à propos. Mais pas tel cas, bah... Donc, tout ce que sont un tic de langage. Ouais, ouais. Quand tu te parles de toi au pluriel, c'est qu'il y a un truc qui colle, hein. L'artisanat dans la forêt, c'est comparable à celui de perce-nuage. Tant mieux. Le monde est bien plus avancé que nous pensions. Dans cette ville sainte. Allez, vas-y. Là qu'il y a une dispute au temple. Ah bah, merci. Alors, on a des personnes qui se sont fait charcuter la tranche.
You acted on your own to ask the Chrysos heirs for help? To bring us into their so-called holy city, no less. We are priests of Yanis, born as footless birds. How could we possibly endure being confined to one place?
Pourquoi il ressemble à l'archétype typique cliché de grec d'il y a longtemps? Genre typiquement c'est ça. En toge, avec sa barbe, son côté vieux, tout ça. Moi c'est cliché, hein.
We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus. I only want for everyone to settle down somewhere safe and to be able to sleep soundly.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything. Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima? Nowhere is safe with the end times looming. I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity.
Le titan du passage.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysos heir. But please, respect that we have the right to choose our own fate.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Chrysos heir. These two with you are...
Les randoms qui viennent de on sait pas trop où.
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the Holy City. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus? Please, you may call me Finan. What was that just now?
It's an honor you remember me, Finan. We are priests from Yanisopolis. Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands until we arrived here. A few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Akima, thinking the answer would take time, at least enough for me to convince Mr. Noldus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift.
Chaque endroit son autre problème.
Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy. How is it that you...
Comment se fait-ce que on vient pas de là?
Virtus, right now we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable to all kinds of danger. My friends, I have a rather bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Noldus?
Et il va se battre avec quoi vu que ça s'est pété?
Treeby will join you. She can also answer any questions you may have.
Non.
You two are truly honorable. I'll stay behind to guard Virtus and the rest. Go quickly and come back safe.
D'accord.
I'm sure you two have a ton of questions, don't you?
Non, non, juste comme ça, accessoirement.
As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another.
Non, c'est moins persistant que je saute quand même.
Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part.
Ne perdez pas une miette. Eh ben, installons-nous confortablement. Je suis tout oui.
Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around.
Donc c'est eux, du coup, qui donnent des ordres.
All right, silence, please. We are about to summon a miracle.
Je commence à vraiment me dire que le fait que ce soit en gras est très suspect. Mais oui, ils sont plusieurs là-dedans. Hein.
We, thy humble descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter to Lantern, declare us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past. We summon thee, Orynyx, to lift thy curtain of memory.
Pourquoi elle a 200 000 noms différents?
Once again stir the ripples of past reverie.
How is that possible? Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
Ah ouais?
Panicking. As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
D'accord. Voilà.
Amazing, isn't it? Now that we're here, we can speak in peace. Uh-huh. But why does it feel a little too quiet?
Parce que ça l'est peut-être. Ah.
Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful chat. The history lesson will have to wait, my friends. We must help Mr. Noldis.
Ah, cassons des gueules.
In the name of Landau, years of cold.
Ils mettent des boucliers, alors pourquoi pas nous?
We shall never fall.
C'est vraiment une blague de merde.
You both have impressive fighting skills.
Another journey begins.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
You took the bait just like that. Time for a buzz.
I weep for the departed.
Il y a combien? Non, une seule là.
Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Tac.
Oh, thank you. The three of you saved our lives.
Mr. Noldis, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to be here. Please, come back to Akama with us.
I believe I've made my stance clear, my child. Us priests would rather die in the pursuit of faith than live in a foreign land.
J'ai quand même l'impression que vous préférez vivre.
Sir, we deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, the protector of the holy city, is but a god from a foreign land. But we swear to you in the name of Yanis, the gate of infinity that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans. We are one and the same.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
Don't you remember, Noldis? Our name is Trebios.
What? You're the High Priest?
Ah.
Why do you look like a child? Oh, no. To think that I, a mere tribal priest, dare lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous. Please, forgive my transgressions.
Noldus, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you place your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall under Nikador's spear.
If that is divine will, then I have no reason to disobey. High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Ah, Mr. Noldus. I'm glad you're all right.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods, but it doesn't matter now. Let us place our trust in the Chrysos heirs.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet, so let's all rest where it's safe for a while. Of course. Please, come this way. I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your understanding, so in return, please ask me anything you wish to know. Just as the word implies, it's the time of strife before the world meets its end.
C'est la suite de Blevog. Ah.
To be precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end.
C'est quoi les
The
titans?
ancient gods of Amphorius. Once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes. The prophetic deliverers, with golden blood coursing through their veins.
Des sauveurs prophétiques, d'accord.
It's a gift from the three titans of fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool. You can simply use at will.
Que donc les titans, ce sont les aïons par hasard? Parce que du coup, ils disent qu'il y a 3 titans ici, donc 3 aïons. Et comme ce qui parle là-haut, dans le train, ça tient.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm not good at telling stories.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Let me think. Oh, right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. They should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our 2 friends? There's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphorius since ancient times. Happiness abound in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raise their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? Oh, great Kefali, all-knowing father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills unto the land, forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of heroes who take their stand.
De. Pas mal ces effets spéciaux. Eh ben. Salut!
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get up, everyone!
Ah.
Will of preservation.
Non, c'est pas le bon bouton. Bonjour. Comment on monte? Ils sont censés lui parler?
These large, mild-mannered creatures are called dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions.
Ah, des dramas, ouais.
We'll be relying on them to get us through the rugged mountain roads on the way to the holy city. Dromas are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. Remember to hold the reins tight.
Et ça vous appelez docile?
I forgot to mention, don't touch their white stone humps. When the Earth Titan blessed these creatures, it said they also stuffed their ill tempers into these humps. See? Easy, wasn't it?
Je maintiens la marche à pied, hein, on peut pas?
Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time. I fear our skills have grown rusty, and we've made a spectacle of ourselves.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful times. Looking back now, I admit I was too stubborn. Perhaps you really can save Amphorius from its doom, just like how the four of you heroes saved our very lives and faith today.
Suffering's bad for your health, and it won't help your faith much either. That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering. It's also the reason for the Holy City Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the Holy City is absolutely safe. Everything will be fine once we get there. Is everyone properly seated?
Then we're off! Next stop, Akama!
Ah, c'est joli ça. Oh là. Ouais, ils sont plusieurs. Ouais, je l'avais dit. L'image de comique. Oh.
Flaming lance. Forward.
You will know justice.
I'm on guard. Fracture.
Vas-y, la caronne.
Another existence as fleeting as the dawn still, destined for oblivion.
Ah oui, du coup, il indique la phase, d'accord. Je comprends maintenant à quoi ça sert ce 1 sur 2. Bah, c'est un ajout relativement sympathique et bienvenu. Non, j'aurais dû ne pas l'utiliser l'outil. J'aurais dû le garder le film. Bon, tant pis. Ah, j'aurais dû le garder, définitivement.
Lance up the.
Half the work is already done. From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
You both fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land?
Ah, nous, non, mais eux, oui.
Please, I beg of you, save Akima. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict everywhere. Thank you, thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
The main road's been blocked off. Treeby?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I summon the Oryx! Lift the curtain and stir up ripples of past reverie.
Espace. On monte dans le temps.
It's you two. I'm sorry we got you involved again. I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefali have always been mortal enemies, but now they've gone mad like a vicious beast.
Il a occupé certains ennemis.
You have my gratitude. Thankfully, Akima is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this. This is a catastrophe, but it's not the end.
Bon bah ça va alors.
Mr. Null, the Nicholas and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us. You should evacuate along with the citizens.
I don't doubt your skills, but... Very well, but please remain by my side. These pests can't hurt you, but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs... Their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
Oh, Kefali, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity protection.
Ça fait beaucoup de monde là-bas. Oh, encore.
No. It's very safe here.
Mesdames et messieurs, le déni. Dans sa forme la plus pure.
The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Kefali will shine upon all.
Watch! No one will die! The heroes will protect the city!
Je lui donne 2 minutes avant que ce soit elle qui meure.
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldus reveres Janus, faith is all some people have left in a world teetering on the brink of collapse. To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs. Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people!
Ouais. Oh.
You will know justice.
Lance up their fracture!
Another existence as fleeting as the dawn still, destined for oblivion.
Time for a buzz.
Is that all? I hope you're prepared.
On peut s'emmerder, hein.
To the finish!
On the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
Bodies everywhere. How could so many enemies have made it to the front gates? Where were the city guards?
No, E. We're back.
Un tour de magie.
We are Trian. We are Trinan.
Ça devient compliqué cette histoire déjà, hein. On a à peine commencé, là ça devient débile. Hein. Alors attends. Donc, elle, avec les cheveux sur le côté, là, à gauche, c'est Trian. Elle, avec les cheveux complets, c'est Trinon. Et du coup, c'est cliché à droite, c'est Tribi. Voilà.
We are Tribi. Wait, no. Now is not the time for introductions. Chloe, D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever. From the skies to the city. Hurry up and assist him.
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. I'm relying on you three to handle the task of getting the citizens to safety.
Don't worry. With us here, we can just use the Century Gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in Emphorius. Wouldn't that be Akama?
Je reconnais cette expression. C'est l'expression du ta gueule, sinon je t'en colle une. Voilà.
Stop messing around and help the people. Anywhere is fine. Just send them to somewhere safe.
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs, and one of the pillars of Akama. Therefore, they can definitely be trusted. Well, let's keep on moving then.
Emmerde pas.
Main road and leave the rest to the Holy City's guards. They're all trained and experienced elites.
On se fait pas chier. Voilà.
Prophecy of Lady Trina has come true.
Hold formation.
Lord Finan, you're finally here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He's surrounded by enemies.
What?
What?
Hang in there.
What?
The rear is secured now. This is the result of your efforts?
Quit messing around. You know who we're dealing with.
Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver.
Eh merde.
Mere child's play. A true fight between us would shatter them with the aftershocks alone. Who are you?
Enough, mighty. I'm trying to destroy the holy city.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Cartonus!
Finan.
I'm glad that you're okay. As for you, Mighty, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
Don't evade the question. Aglaia told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders.
Comment ça?
The three priests of Janus share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Achaemins have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing. You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you. As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guest, that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of hospitality.
Enough! The time for internal strife now is not. Still on the offense, the Mad King is, and must be stopped by the Chrysos heirs.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Aglaia told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead. Deliver.
I don't need you to tell me that.
You. What's your name? Is that not also strange?
Well, that's the Chrysos heirs. Revered as heroes by the masses, but still imperfect mortals at their core. What a mess. Yes, Treby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now our backup is here.
Lord Finon and the two guests.
Voilà la télé dans les années 50. Faut juste enlever la couleur et c'est bon. Hein.
Welcome to Akama.
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun.
J'ai comme l'impression que c'est un petit blagueur lui là. Et il y a l'application Riot sur l'autre PC qui est en train de faire une notification.
Miss Castorus?
C'est sympa, j'arrive pas à fermer la notif.
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon, Akama needs you.
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
Well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikator's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me. And kindly keep 5 paces distance. In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise. I am the shadow of death.
Elle paye quand même le luxe de jouer entre temps, c'est marrant ça. Pas trop près non plus quand même. Ah. Mais garde tes distances quand même.
There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
The scent of blood. Are you an attendant of the Hand of Shadow?
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it. But you obviously came from the world of the dead. Akama, Chrysos heirs. What cowards! We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
Come to arms.
Yeah.
Strengthen our defenses.
Comme quoi, le switch à Kbps, c'était pas une mauvaise idée.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn still, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Time for a buzz.
Lance at the ready. Another journey on the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
You will know justice.
Voilà. C'est bon.
As you wish.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Casterus, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but...
There is no need for worry. The citizens have already been evacuated, and the only living things in the vicinity are the three of you. As Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
Do excuse my impropriety. Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Casterus.
Then... could you all quietly leave?
Memorial Palace, the Lance of Fury, Nikador. They're all there in the distance.
Ah. T'as un accident d'estomac. L'accident d'un titan, non, c'est l'estomac d'un dingue.
That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two, if you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
Oh, c'est bon, j'ai déjà survécu à la mort, il a déjà survécu à la mort. On a déjà survécu à la mort. Hein.
Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers. Trailblazing? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a titan which is revered by the masses.
En général, on l'appelle Akibili.
There's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And yet, faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphorius. Stand with me and become heroes!
Non, ils affichent le V en permanence, mais du coup, ce serait bien de le cacher un peu, non? Vous faites pivoter les indices pour former le motif. Une fois la jauge remplie, vous pouvez vous rendre rapidement à la cible correspondante.
Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nikador's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict.
Huh.
Stay strong. Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death. For doing so might actually keep you alive.
Oh là. On peut avoir autre chose que des combats de boss là parce que... Non, je dis ça parce que j'ai remarqué un truc intéressant quand j'ai le montage, c'est que... Plus il y a de combats, bah plus le fichier est gros, mais pas genre gros normal. Plus gros que le fichier d'enregistrement de base. Allez comprendre.
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz.
You will know just.
I weep for the departed.
Bon, moi c'est bien, il s'adapte à ce que j'ai là.
Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Cast aside all distracting thoughts. To me, I shall withstand their wrath.
This combat needs optima. At this speed, too slow. This combat needs optimized. At this speed, too slow.
Even gods can bleed. I shall extinguish your core flame, Titan!
Lance ablaze.
Oh.
Flaming lance. Forward.
Les personnes qui bénéficient de gloire peuvent obtenir des bonus en utilisant leurs compétences ou leur ultime pour augmenter leur nombre de cumuls de gloire. Les personnages qui bénéficient de gloire peuvent dissiper un nombre de cumuls de corps titanique équivalent à leur nombre de cumuls de gloire actuel lorsqu'ils attaquent. Le fameux pourcent de la feinte, comme d'habitude. Donc ça c'est Aglaé.
This is not the true Nikador, just one of his many godly forms. The core flame isn't here.
New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphorius. While this Welcome Banquet is far from elegant. It has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as... Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips.
On apprend donc que Aglaé est nyctalope. C'est bien, hein, c'est vachement pratique hein, quand même.
Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
A manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trianne followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Arkema of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphorius to our allies. However, given that Arkema has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Now then, where should we begin?
Par où commencer?
Beacon of the Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead. What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But, please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so Why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that?
Living Flame. La musique. C'est un petit pas pour l'homme, en effet.
We're here at Marmorial Palace, Archima's public baths. Normally, this place would be much livelier. This is a good place for our chat. Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about Amphorius' history before I tell you more. The bath sprites are excited to begin. This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the Ocean Titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead, step in, and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say. If it'll make you feel better, I can avert my gaze. Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphorius' distant and recent past.
Before everything began, the world was in chaos. 3 gods conceived space, time, and laws, laying down the cornerstones of life for all beings. 3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating a nursery for the seedlings of life to mature. Then came Kephalli, throne of worlds, and the father of all people. They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods, though also lamenting at the bare solitude of the gods. And so, they made clay figures in their likeness, and allowed their golden blood to course through these creations, bestowing the breath of life upon them. The wise Circes soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree, granting reason to these clay beings, allowing them to learn and reflect. Curiosity propelled the dignified Nestia to confer upon them an eye for beauty and a desire for love, teaching them to revere their beauty. With that, the first humans were born. In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived and civilizations sprouted one after the other. Disasters and suffering were unheard of in this world. Landforms did not erode with time, nor did humans age or die. Not until the 3 calamities fell upon the world: trickery, strife, and death. Their descent burst open the short period of prosperity, as though it were nothing more Then a dewdrop. A black tide swallowed the world whole, inundating it in blood. Fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than ambrosia would. Mortals took up arms against one another, waging war in the name of the gods, marking the beginning of a tumultuous age. The wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows, ensnaring every living being. The divine war only led to one outcome: a shattered world on its death march toward destruction.
Is something wrong? The sprite is only halfway through the story, but I seem to be detecting some distress and unease. I see. Perhaps the narration isn't engaging enough for you. That's why you find it difficult to remember the key events. That's fine. We can try a different approach. You'll be glad to know that bath sprites have mastered the art of catering to the needs of others.
Ouais.
Take my suggestion, bath sprites. Please narrate the story in a style that this guest prefers.
Je m'attends au pire.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphorius. Hey! No butting in! Class is still ongoing! Where did I stop the last time? Oh, right. Amphorius started off as a ball of chaos. The 3 Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another 3 Foundation Titans created the Earth, Ocean, and Skies. And a different 3 Creation Titans designed and gave life to human beings, like you and me. But 3 baddie Titans soon snuck in, bringing a terrible, horrible disaster with them. So, the Titans got angry, and no one was willing to give in. Their followers then decided to do the same, fighting and killing each other. Everyone fought for a really, really long time, disturbing and hurting all people living in the world. Until one day, something big happened. A prophecy appeared on Amphorius, something no one saw coming. The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to stop this war. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 Titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world. We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? That's right! The Chrysos Heirs! So, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphorius!
Ouais, mais bien manger, c'est tout le temps, hein.
Is something else wrong? Is that so? Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Trusting and perceptive at the same time. Rough patch. That's a mild way to put it. I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself. I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless. We can move on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphorius' history. Come with me. Please, give me a moment. The way up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. The bath is strictly off-limits to anyone other than the heirs. I'm willing to make an exception, considering you're guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our traditions. You have a very considerate partner. Follow me then.
Daniel. Ils ont ajouté des encres spatiales incroyables.
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes. I won't force you, but people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they enter a bath. Are you willing to trust me? Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there.
Non.
Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly. Yes, you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver, Dressmaster of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphorius. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and what we truly think. This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense, for the waters shall bring us closer together. You can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now. You're not wrong to think of it that way. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver. We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way.
Donc la vérité, hein.
You will learn the truth about this world from me, and in return, I ask for you to promise me something. Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphorius to be free of troubles. You learned the legends of Amphorius from those bath sprites a while ago. But that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphorius. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans, inducing their rage and madness. Amphorius has since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Arkhima is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to Kefali's protection. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphorius' only hope. People hail us as heroes, as protectors, and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves. It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Amphorius' flame-chased journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew. With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Arkhima needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for. If I'm putting my hopes in the wrong place, so be it. But for Amphorius, I am willing to take the chance. I have laid my heart bare, and in return, I just want you to make a single promise. Promise me to never tell the people of Arkhima about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen. I'm glad to hear that. Please understand, Arkhima is approaching its end, and I do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before. Can you promise me that? Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had no other choice. As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dunhung's worrying has created ripples in the water. Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today.
D'accord. Du coup. L'aube. L'éternité. Eh ben. Ok. Allez, Daniel. D'ailleurs, j'ai pas trouvé de coffre jusqu'à présent. Il y en a 39. Oh bordel. Allez, qu'est-ce qu'on fait maintenant? Bon. Rendez-vous au marché. Ok, donc ça c'est les destructibles, d'accord. Ok. Et donc il y en a deux couleurs. Hein. Voilà. Ok, ajouter. F.
So that's how it works.
There seems to be a new show at the baths today.
You are... What strange clothing and accent you have.
Votre accent.
Oh, are you the warriors that followed Lord Finon back from the frontier?
C'est ça.
Thank goodness. I hear you're both exceptional warriors, as masterful as the Chrysosairs. Could you help us restore this column here? Nothing has been going right these days. First those minions of Nikador attack, and now this column collapses right outside our home. Can we really keep going?
Not with human effort, of course, silly.
Bonsoir.
High Priest Treeby. Oh, Kefali on high, our prayers are heard. We won't need to trouble you any further, kind warriors.
Huh? When we all arrived in Akama? Come to think of it, we felt something a bit odd too. Maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers too? Not at all! We have lots of priests here, but some are more gifted than others. Why don't you both try chanting? Treeby will see if you get it.
Je sais pas. Vous pouvez trouver des objets chargés de souvenirs un peu partout à Amphorius. Lorsque vous vous en approchez, une aura d'énergie apparaît autour d'eux. À ce moment, maintenez le bouton pour pouvoir utiliser la prière d'Oronyx. et les faire revenir à un état précédent. Le pouvoir de la prière de Onyx a ses limites. En état normal, elle ne peut généralement être maintenue que pendant 3 secondes. Si elle peut être utilisée pendant plus de 3 secondes et que l'objet n'a toujours pas retrouvé le point temporel clé, il reviendra à son état avant l'activation de la capacité.
Whoa! You got it on the first try! You're a natural!
Merci.
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Go. Bring word to the bard. Frontier heroes grace Akima. Feats abound right here.
That's okay. There are many others like you. It just means you're meant to be a warrior. Oh, you met Aggie, right? How did your chat go? Really? That's pretty impressive. You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Akima. And Treeby has never seen a priest achieve resonance with Ornyx on their first try. But with this, you should be able to clear any obstacle when traveling around Emphorius. Most of the time at least.
La plupart du temps.
Oh, right! We came by to check if you have teleslates with you. It'll be a lot easier to get around Akima with them. Yeah! We knew it! There are also Yanisopolis priests beyond the beyond Akima. Like the city you're from. Let's see. This looks different, but it works more or less the same. All set! Now we can contact one another with our teleslates. Only in Akima, though. Messages won't send once you're outside Aggie's web of golden threads.
Ah, c'est inattendu, ouais.
Did you think we were some backwater people who don't understand anything? You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantan scales will determine the value of all items, so there's no need to worry about being penniless in the Holy City.
La balance. On verra la valeur de n'importe quel objet. Ça marche avec des crédits, ce machin? Avoir une économie.
We know, right? Our Titan's amazing. Okay, time to get back to work. Have fun exploring the city. We'll see you two later.
Ah, tu l'as dit, Bouffi. Il y a quelqu'un sur le toit.
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven.
D'accord.
Bring word to the bard.
Oh, un coffre.
Is that all?
Oh, c'est tout, ouais.
Frontier heroes grace Akima. Feats abound right here. Does it really work?
On a trouvé un coffre. Le problème, comment ça? Parenthèse, arrobase, tiré du bas, arrobase, point virgule, parenthèse. Papillon et âme. Vous trouverez un peu partout dans Emphorius des réminides qui accordent des bénédictions. Approchez-vous et interagissez avec pour récupérer les réminides et apporter leurs bénédictions à Agley. Lorsque vous avez récupéré toutes les réminides dans une zone, La costumière peut commencer à déchiffrer la prophétie et révéler des informations qui peuvent mener à des surprises inattendues. D'accord. Oh, une photo, vas-y.
What are you two doing up here?
On prend une photo.
I know you. Oh, you're the heroes who helped defend our city, right? Damionis, saw your valiant figures in the battle. Oh, you mean to say take a photo, don't you? Aha! See, you met the right person. The name's Damionis, and I may have some humble insight on travel and photography. After all, everyone in this holy city knows me as the explorer. All right, pass me your photo stone. Oh, this is an entirely foreign make, but that's not gonna stop me. I'm guessing this here and that. Easy peasy. I know how to use this now. Huh. Oh, it's no biggie. Okay, strike your poses and look this way. And we're done. Here, have a look.
Ouais. Voilà. Ah, de chipoter. Si je le chipote.
Well, I mean, as long as you're happy with the photos. Say, I've been wanting to ask you guys something. I didn't think I'd actually get the chance, but you're not really from another city, are you? I've heard some things here and there. I mean, refugees that just came into the city are saying that the people Lord Finon picked up are from beyond the sky. Thalassopolis? Oh, is that so? I thought I'd finally found proof that a world beyond the sky exists. It doesn't matter. At any rate, thanks for your help, warriors of Thalassopolis. Akama welcomes you.
Là. Ouais. Vision d'aigle synchronisée. Tu peux de succès comme ça, random.
Iris, my cherished Iris.
Ah. Un papillon détective. Oh non, j'ai compris. C'est les Pia version 3.0. Non. parenthèse, étoile dans un cercle, W, étoile dans un cercle, parenthèse. Bon, ça, il parle par emoji. Oh, il y a un coffre là. Durant l'exploration d'Emperus, vous remarquerez des passages secrets avec deux apparences différentes. Interagissez avec pour entrer dans le passage secret de Janus et vous déplacez rapidement entre ces deux passages. D'accord. Voilà. Et donc là, on est censé aller là-bas.
Out of the shadow of the past, you've not stepped, Chrysos heir. The weight of the core flame, if you wish to bear, you must bury the past. Suspend the pain.
I'll try my best, Cartonis, but why keep mentioning it if you already know I can't do it?
Here, your guests are.
You two. You're back much quicker than I imagined. I thought that Aglaya would keep you for a bit longer. Here you go. This is the compensation I previously mentioned. I asked the most famous Grand Craftsman in the Holy City to repair your spear.
Alors. Je veux pas paraître savant, hein. C'est une réparation très artisanale, hein.
Once again, let me offer my sincere apologies for any offense I caused during our first meeting.
Bonne suspension. On ne voit absolument aucune trace. On sent qu'il est sarcastique au fond de lui-même et qu'il a envie de tuer des gens pour ça.
The one who crafted this spear must also be a renowned master. I guess there's always someone greater out there. Although I still can't imagine a world outside Amphoria's. Or perhaps I've just never given it much thought until I met you two. You've probably now heard about the tripartite prophecy that descended upon Amphorius and the mission of the Chrysos heirs. For us, pursuing the prophecy is the purpose of our journey. Therefore, thinking too much about other things is unnecessary. The reason it's a prophecy is because it appeared in the form of a miracle. No one knows exactly whose will it represents.
Ça nous aide vachement.
There's another theory that it is the whispers of Kephali before their eternal slumber. It was the Skyfather who scattered their divine blood all over the land that gave rise to the Chrysos heirs. Of course, that is just one of many popular folktales.
Et on va faire en sorte que le truc ne dépasse pas parce que là c'est compliqué. Hein.
Please don't simply dismiss it as silly superstition. The people of this world have already experienced the transition from skepticism to firm belief, and this transition wasn't easy to achieve. Many have paid the price. Me? I'm still seeking that answer myself.
Ça nous avance guère.
But if the gods favor me, I believe that my core flame won't be far. It's Nikador.
Évidemment.
I'm a soldier who was taught how to fight at a young age. From the day I was selected by the prophecy, I've regarded the Lance of Fury as my goal. One day, I'll break the lance and take the core flame of strife. But discussing such a bitter topic is a bummer. I'm embarrassed since I think I'm the one who brought it up. Oh, right. Triby mentioned that you two also use teleslates. Why don't we exchange contacts? Please also accept these gifts as a token of my appreciation. Since the weather is great, why don't you two look around some more? I won't take up more of your time. See you later.
D'accord. Continuer d'explorer, d'accord. Poussière du temps. Un éclat de cristal mémoriel, d'accord. Et explorer la Terre éternelle. Trouver les éclats de cristal mémoriel et assister aux souvenirs de ce monde. Les éclats de cristal mémoriel peuvent vous permettre d'obtenir des objets dans les boutiques spécifiques, ou permettre à la costumière de vous indiquer l'emplacement des réminides. Je ne l'ai pas encore récupéré. Ouais, d'accord. Un papillon. Parenthèse. Morceau d'interface DOS. Degré. Lettre cyrillique. Degré. Parenthèse. Zone d'exclusion aérienne, d'accord. Un objet mystérieux banni par Janus. Après l'avoir brisé, la vitesse de mouvement augmentera pendant un certain temps. Ah oui, d'accord, c'est... Attends, on va se mettre là-bas.
Ah, it's our two distinguished guests. Welcome to the dwelling of the Dromeses. Well, I'm also just passing by.
Bon, bien, ça sente la rose ici.
Yes, I enjoy the air here. It's rather sweet. Full of the fragrance of life.
Ouais, mais vu son ton et son train de parole, c'est pas quelqu'un qui est très émotif, hein.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Dan Hong.
Point de suspension, je sens qu'il va y avoir beaucoup, hein. Point de suspension. Ah. Super ambiance gênante. Ouais, t'as tout à fait raison.
Oh, this child looks hungry. Since you were here, do you two want to try feeding the Dromeses?
Non.
Their feed is dry red soil and it's very clean. There's some over there. Since it's your first time feeding, just a small piece will do.
Alors, ça mange de l'argile. Je veux pas savoir ce qui sort de l'autre côté, hein. Voilà. Bienvenue sur Honkai Star Rail 3.0.
It looks very happy. Perhaps you could try petting it? It seems to enjoy it a lot. You get along very well with the Dromus. It makes me envious. Me? No thanks. It's all right. Please don't misunderstand. When you helped Akama, you already showed ample goodwill. It's just that I am not too good with social contact, regardless of whether it's with people or with these children. So please don't take it to heart. Would you two like a photo with this child? In that case, I might be able to help. That's not it. Photography is an interest of mine. No problem. Please place the photo stone on the ground. What beautiful colors! It's very cute. The aperture, exposure index, and preset filter. Although it looks different on the outside, it actually has the same internal structure. There won't be any issues. Alright, get into position. And we're done. I hope that you like it.
Le filtre noir et blanc.
My apologies. It's just personal preference. I like black and white photos. If it bothers you, I can take another photo. I'm glad that I could help. Then, I'll take my leave now. Please continue playing with the Dromuses.
Le script prévoit même un photographe de rechange. Quel script? Oh, SMS. Oh. Et là, elle prépare un beau cadeau. Je veux pas savoir ce que c'est. Attends, au pire. Ouais, alors ça...
Hey, are you in the forum?
Forum? Which one?
The one about the rosy celestial maiden? It's getting more popular by the minute. I don't see you in there yet. Hurry up! It's filling up quickly. Your outfits, who exactly... Ah, brave warriors. Pardon me. I didn't expect you to be interested in such social affairs, but sure thing. Please, take out your teleslate. I'll help you connect to Akuma's World Wound Web. Got it. Please take a look.
Ah. Explorateur de l'au-delà. Ah. Deuxième titan. Ah, je suis dans la diagonale, non? D'accord. Bon, il y a un truc que je trouve vraiment bizarre, c'est le fait que avant, quand tu appuies sur V, ça te mettait un chemin vers le machin, et maintenant ça te...
Aren't you coming in to have fun?
Dear citizens, please stop spreading images of unknown origins. Please wake up! The Rosy Celestial Maiden is a lie crafted by Zagreus as a prank. We should follow the lead of Lady Aglaya and not subject ourselves to such mind-numbing fantasies. Damionis, that explorer who thinks very highly of himself. I've heard of him, but have never met him in
Oui, on peut dire
person.
ça, oui.
Others have said he's completely crazy.
Rosy Celestial Maiden, a world beyond the sky.
What's that commotion?
The fucking that.
Like that too.
Ah, d'ailleurs. Alors par contre, par où c'est qu'on doit monter pour y aller là?
What are you folks going to do next?
Stop chasing after me! Don't come any closer!
D'accord.
He's running toward the Garden of Life. Give chase. That guy.
What's all this fuss?
Celestial Maiden! Celestial Maiden!
Citizen, calm down. Don't do anything foolish.
This is the Garden of Life, the holy ground of the Bow of Rift. Are you trying to defile the gods?
Defile the gods? No, you guys are completely wrong. The wise Circes will be proud of me. Just watch.
Il casse la gueule, tu vois.
The wisdom of Circes should be shared equally by all. Explorer Damionis, shall put on these wings today and touch the sky, proving to everyone that a world beyond the sky exists.
Wings?
That's right. Right here, right now.
Les ailes, non, tu vas juste t'écraser par terre et faire ce qu'on appelle un S.
That is a giant flying amphora! You're going to fall to your death!
Ridicule me all you want. I shall prove myself and remove all doubts.
Tu pour la pendule. Non, ça marche pas.
You two are the distinguished guests of Lady Aglaya?
My dear friends, I know that you must have your own reasons to hide the truth. I shall not make things difficult for you. But thank you for showing me the image from beyond the sky. Now I shall embark on this earth-shaking undertaking. Damionis always follows through on his words. Save your words of persuasion. I've made up my mind. My friend, your tone has betrayed you. I understand that you're trying to persuade me to stay.
A clever fool. That's how to describe people like him, right?
I'm almost moved by his persistence.
Save your words. Aquila, feel my wrath!
What did you just say?
So, I was right? You really are from beyond the sky? A pact? Oh, so that's why he called you distinguished guests of Aglaya.
Damionis, we're taking you in for an interrogation.
Alright.
This is not going to go well. He learned something that he should never have learned. We can only hand him over to Lady Aglaya for judgment. Instead of worrying about his safety, perhaps you guys should worry about the impact of the rumors. Although no one believes what Damionis said about a world beyond the sky, the rosy celestial maiden has already spread everywhere. It's all right. I think there's only one thing you can do right now. Go to Varric's Leo and share something even more interesting with him. That way, there's a chance that you can cover up the rumors. As for what happened earlier, you won't tell anyone else about it. So go now, brave heroes.
Allez. Ah. Ouais, mais il est énorme, là. Tu es une apôtre de la dame? Non, je pense pas, non. Parenthèse, si supérieur ou égal, triangle, signe inférieur ou égal, parenthèse. Et du coup, je me pose la question. Ah, il y en a 20. C'est littéralement les papillons, mais les oiseaux de Pénaconie, mais version... C'est littéralement les oiseaux de Pénaconie, version Porius, quoi. Les faussaires. D'accord. Et là, nous avons... l'anecdote, d'accord. Voilà, sœur, non.
Lady Treenan? How rare that you would leave the Garden of Wisdom.
Yeah, I came out to clear my mind.
Then you've come to the right place. Look at all these snacks that I've just gotten. They're all flavors that you and your sisters love. Lady Treeann's favorite sour melon candies, Lady Treebee's favorite butter cookies, and your favorite stuffed grape leaves. We have everything.
D'accord.
Oh, that's indeed tempting.
D'accord, on traverse la porte, carrément.
Be in awe of Julius.
Let's go back for another soap.
D'accord, il est censé y avoir un truc ici, mais ouais, là. Point de suspension.
Look who came to visit this mighty lion.
Il a l'air très vulgaire.
Aren't you Akuma's two new friends? The brave warriors from a faraway place. It's an honor to meet you. Didn't anyone tell you? I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akuma. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place. Brave warriors. I'm afraid that I won't be able to help with that. Rumors? As long as the citizens like it, who cares about whether it's true or not? However, the way you two are trying to stop it from spreading further, could there be some other reason? How about sharing it with me?
Don't be fooled by it.
This lion loves engaging in gossip and rumors. A few days ago, when people were besmirching my tribe's honor, didn't you also turn a blind eye?
Isn't this Lord Mighty? How have you been lately?
Il bégaye beaucoup quand même. Hein.
The face of a lion, but the courage of a soulless hyena. You and your brothers will do anything for the sake of entertainment, even encouraging despicable acts such as fabricating history. There's no limit to how low you would stoop.
How can you call that a fabrication? At most, it's just a little reinterpretation, artistic reinterpretation.
Vous entendez venir le mensonge là, 2 km. Ouais, shot.
Do as they say. Otherwise, I'll turn you into iron dust with my bare hands.
You got it. I'll fix that right now. I assure all of you that from now on, you'll no longer hear the words Rosy Celestial Maiden.
Don't misunderstand. I'm just annoyed at that lion head.
On l'avait bien deviné. Hein,
also, Finon seems to think highly of you guys. If you were to be disposed of for such a trivial reason, his weak and fragile heart might not be able to bear it. Pray for the best, outsider. Pray that this farce has not reached the ears of Aglaya.
Ah, ça pourrait être exotique, il l'est, oui.
Hey! Over here! We've been waiting for quite some time. Where have you two been? We've been waiting here for quite some time. Even our wait. Wow, you guys are well informed. You even know about the World Wound Web? Young people sure are full of energy. But it's been such a busy day. Where would we find the time to surf the web?
Bon, manifestement, ils ont internet. C'est déjà ça.
What a strange thing to say. Anyway, let's go. I hope Aggie isn't annoyed from waiting too long.
Aren't you coming in to have fun?
Il y a un coffre. Merci.
Oh, right! You can see the abyss from here! It's quite a nice place for a photo.
Voilà. Alors du coup, il y a la bibliothèque. 2 sur 47. Ah oui, il y en a quand même déjà beaucoup dès le départ. Ouais. Pourquoi il y a des vagues là? Est-ce que c'est un enregistrement audio? Si c'est le cas, c'est incroyable. Lettre. Ouais, ça s'en fiche. Tutoriel. La gloire. D'accord. Ok. Et du coup, j'y pense. Du coup, ça va monter à 300. Ouais, c'est ça. Et oui, il y a le compteur de jour, donc ils ont pas monté le taux par minute. Donc c'est bien.
Look, the Gate of Infinity! It's very eye-catching, isn't it? That's where we met! Oh well, the past cannot be recreated. All we can do is follow the prophecy and move forward. Those are two different concepts. We can draw upon the power of the Veil of Evernight through prayer, and then salvage necessary items from the past for our own use. It isn't actually reversing time.
Allez, bon.
Just hearing this melody makes me feel better.
Ah.
Have you heard?
Non, pas d'air.
All the rooms are full.
Des succès, comme ça, de manière random.
Thanks for your hard work. Is there any news from Trian?
Not yet, but we've already figured out where the deserters are headed to. With a little more time, we'll be able to track down the location of Castrum Kremnos.
Nikador's territory and their current abode. It's a moving city-state enveloped in fog. Let's talk about something less serious for now. Would you mind giving the three of us some space, Treeby?
Of course. Hope you like this gift.
As Treeby mentioned, the both of you spared no effort in protecting the holy city. I would like to present you with a gift in recognition of that. If you are to stay in Akima, you'll need a place to rest. This gift will address your troubles. Welcome to your private bath chamber.
La classe.
I'm glad that you're satisfied with the arrangements. Here, take some time and get to know your surroundings.
Il y a un truc de collectible là. Et des tablettes en pierre. Parenthèse, un C à l'envers, une lettre cyrillique, un C pas du tout pareil que l'autre d'avant mais dans l'autre sens, et une parenthèse. Ouais, bah c'est une terrasse, hein. Ok. Alors, je ne dragon froid, c'est à ton goût. C'est tiède.
Oh, finished exploring? I still have one last special gift for you.
La mort.
Come this way. I'll explain it to you.
Très chic cet évier.
It's not your average wash basin. This ceremonial vessel belonged to the Chrysos heirs and is now my gift to the both of you.
Ça pour un cadeau.
You have learned, to some extent, about the history of Amphorius and of the holy city Arkema. Now, I wish for both of you to witness the journey of the Chrysos heirs for yourselves. In ancient times, Fegusa, the Chalice of Plenty, concealed the beginning of the world amidst billowing waves. When the ancient ocean priests discovered that place, they used spirit water to build a barrier in order to prevent the site from being disturbed by external forces. However, they also left behind a passageway. That passageway is none other than the ceremonial basin in front of you. Clear yourselves of all distracting thoughts and wash your faces with the spirit water inside the basin. When you next open your eyes, you shall witness for yourselves.
Le regard du... Est-ce que tu fais confiance à ce qu'il raconte là?
The Vortex of Genesis. A great sanctuary that houses the original divinity of the 12 Titans. It's also the place where the prophesized miracle of Genesis will occur. For your first time, I shall personally guide you into the depths. Close your eyes and hold your breath. Sever all other sounds and let my whispers fill your ears. Take a handful of the pristine water. Lift your palms in front of your chest and feel the water gently flow away through your fingers. Sink deeper and do this once more. Submerge your wrists in the spirit water. Familiarize yourself with its temperature, its touch. Spread your fingers, then lower your head and search for the palms of your hands. Feel the spirit water flow against your face until all of your senses are submerged. Floating, sinking, diving into the depths. You now stand at the heart of this world. Now, I require your honesty. This is no laughing matter. It's an interrogation. While the both of you were roaming the city, someone was paying attention to your every move. Unfortunately, you have broken your promises.
Ouais.
The Holy City's fate is as fragile as thread. I must exercise prudence in order to eliminate sources of potential disaster. I will grant the both of you another chance to mend our broken trust. The golden thread shall judge on my behalf. If you're truthful, you will live. Else, you will perish.
We meet again, distinguished guests.
Castorus will be your executioner.
Waouh! La mort! Trop bien! You! Oh.
A reasonable request. It is indeed my oversight for failing to tell you everything in time. There have always been people in Amphorius who looked beyond the skies. Indeed, there used to be a usurper nation that spared no expense in constructing skyships with the desire to break through the blue sky and reach the stars. However, Aquila's divine punishment fell the instant the fleet of skyships took flight. An entire city-state, along with all of its subjects, was reduced to ash in that moment. It's not that Amphorius is unwilling to head toward the stars. Yet, anyone who even thinks about breaching the firmament would undoubtedly infuriate the gods, causing this land of the living to burn, and an entire nation of mortals to perish. This is forbidden territory, which can never be ventured into. Divine punishment has never been fair. As Okima's guardian, I must do the same. This is a world dominated by Titans, and that order can only be toppled by the Chrysos heirs. Therefore, the only thing that I can do right now is to ensure that the both of you remain devoted. 3 steps, Castorus.
Yes, Lady Aglaia.
I shall ask you 4 questions. Dishonest answers will cause the golden thread to vibrate, while truthful responses will not affect the thread. The number of times that the thread trembles is the number of steps forward that the executioner will take. If she isn't standing behind you after all 4 questions have been asked and answered, the both of you will have passed this test. If she is, your journey will end here.
You'll fall asleep amid the warm embrace of flowers and feel no pain. That I can guarantee.
Well then, let us begin. Question 1.
Question 1.
Outlanders, why have you come to Amphorius? A truthful response. A step will not be recorded. Question 2. Outlanders, why did you lend your aid to Akima? No fluctuations detected. A step will not be recorded. Question 3. Outlanders, if the current situation changed dramatically, could you eventually point your blades at Akima and its citizens? A response that lacks embellishment. You have no misgivings about the friction or suspicion that your answer might cause. A step will not be recorded. Final question. Outlander. An unknown but surging power exists within your body. Are you willing to use it to aid the Chrysos heirs in slaying the gods? Response to a question with another question indicates intense suspicion and resistance. A step will be recorded. All 4 questions have been asked and answered. You have earned a second chance with your honesty. Both of you may continue to stay in Akima, and its citizens will continue to view you as distinguished guests. However, you must promise that today's farce will not occur again. Regardless of your choice, the Chrysos heirs will continue to follow the path in the prophecy. You may be a ray of hope that fell onto Amphorius. However, until all has been proven, you cannot be allowed to pose a threat to Amphorius. For the Holy City, I am willing to bear all the traits that others despise and use every heartless yet effective trick in the book. I respect your decision.
Hold on! Please, wait a moment.
Finan?
Aglaya, as the first person to encounter them, I have some thoughts I would like to share regarding whether they can stay.
Do speak your mind.
When I first met them in the Abyss, I was wary of them as well, and never let my guard down throughout our journey back to the Holy City. However, during the battle to defend Akima, we fought side by side numerous times. The look in someone's eyes in moments of life and death never lies. And I was able to detect the conviction in their eyes back then. That's why I was willing to put my life in their hands.
Faut quand même le vouloir pour se porter garant de nous, hein.
Please believe a warrior's intuition. At present, Akima is desperate for aid, and I am loath to lose 2 allies just like that. Isn't this what Miss Casterus believes as well?
Yeah. I'm more willing to view death as a peaceful farewell than a punishment.
So 2 Chrysos heirs are willing to vouch for you. It seems my actions were too high-handed. Finan, will you fulfill your duty as host and look after our distinguished guests?
Well, I'm not good at formalities. I'll do my best.
Cass, next time, I hope you will express your thoughts openly.
I will.
Now, it's time to welcome the newcomers to the Vortex of Genesis. As you both have chosen to trust these Outlanders, ensure they are adequately informed about the mysteries concealed within.
Sorry, should have gotten here earlier. Please, hear me out before you make up your mind. I swear by the honor of the Chrysos heirs here, that your lives were never in danger. Before the interrogation started, Miss Castor has already sent a message to me, hoping that I would stop Aglaia.
Only a select few can sway Lady Aglaia, and Lord Finon is one of them.
Oh, please stop. Aglaia. She has long sealed her heart in ice for Akima's sake.
Et quoi, elle a pas de cœur du coup? Ou c'est un cœur en pierre du coup qu'il a remplacé?
Maybe this is the price of being a demigod. Standing among mortals, yet still so far from them. One more thing to explain. Let's not worry about that for now. You'll soon find out that Amphorius' deepest secrets are all hidden here. Well, first, kindly look upward. What you see right now is the astral zodiac of the vortex of Genesis, divided into 12 parts that record the flame-chased journey of the Chrysos heirs. The 12 vacant signs symbolize the 12 titans of Amphorius, while each illuminated constellation represents one core flame that mankind has restored to its rightful place.
Donc ça en fait 6 sur 12. Déjà pas mal.
The generations before us paid a heavy price for that. The journey of the Chrysos heirs once faced immense hurdles and made no progress for a very long time. It was Aglaia and Trebi who rallied the Chrysos heirs from all over the world once again, leading us to re-embark on this prophesized journey.
And they are the only 2 demigods in the Holy City.
Worry not, I haven't forgotten about that. In the past, the Titans were the pillars of the world. Yet the prophecy's revelation is that these 12 pillars must be shattered, and the world's order reconstructed. But here's the problem. After the fall of the old gods, someone must hold up the broken pillars, and fill the vacant seats until the coming of the miracle of Genesis. Otherwise, the entire world will collapse before the prophecy comes true. Aglaia and Trebi have already laid their own gods to rest, making them now both human and divine, as well as the bearers of Amphorius' fate. Bringing down the Titans, retrieving the core flames, and filling the vacant seats. This is the mission of the Chrysos heirs. And I'm following in the footsteps of those 2.
Mission. Huh.
When it comes to the 12 Titans, no words can describe them more vividly than the whispers within the constellations. Why not step forward and listen to them for yourselves?
D'accord. Écoutez la voix des constellations. Étant de la calamité. Passez au suivant. D'accord. Roi de mai, ouais.
So loca.
D'accord. Oh. Ok, bon bah ça c'est encore... Ombre du souvenir, d'accord. Ok. D'accord, d'accord. Du coup là on a 2 œils de long direct d'un coup comme ça. Ok, je prends.
So, did you hear it? First time I heard the voices of the Titans, I was just the boy playing with swords, oblivious to the meaning of life. To this day, I still don't know why the prophecy chose me. But I'm grateful for it. Without this journey, I might have already become a wandering soul on the battlefield. Alright, that's enough of my story. I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Join the Christos heirs, and aid us in hunting down Nikador, and retrieving the core flame from the Titan of Strife.
Du coup, est-ce que c'est ça le fait de... L'histoire s'étendra jusqu'à la 3.7? Est-ce que c'est vraiment en faire un par version? Parce que là, on a la première, donc en 3.0. Ensuite, on a 6 versions, et on a la dernière en 3.7. Donc, est-ce que ça veut dire que 3, on aura un, 3.2, on aura un deuxième, 3.3, un troisième, et ce jusqu'à 3.6. Donc, il y aura le 6ème. Et après, la 3ème, ce sera la conclusion. Peut-être.
If you still harbor doubts, I'll do my best to provide you with answers.
En tout cas, c'est la seule logique que j'ai en ce moment.
Unfortunately, the workings of the prophecy still remain a mystery to us all. The only reliable speculation is that it favors those caught in dire circumstances and bestows miracles upon them.
Legend has it that the first Christos heir was born millennia ago. Since then, the Chosen Ones began to walk this earth. Then came the Christos War. A conflict backed by the gods, yet one that brought much bloodshed and claimed many heroes. By the time of my birth, the tales of the Christos heirs had become more like legends than historical accounts. If there are others called forth by the prophecy, I trust that fate will guide them to us. Armed with courage and unwavering resolve, our quest will begin as soon as Trian locates Castrum Kremnos. Without a doubt, it will be a momentous battle to the death. Prepare yourselves. The path ahead is bound to be perilous, and I won't impose my will upon you. Yet, if you choose to stay, I, Finam, from Aedes Elysiae, We'll spare no effort to bridge the gap between you and the Chrysos heirs.
Thawing the ice in Lady Aglaya's heart won't be easy. But I will do my best as well.
Pourquoi c'est toujours à moi de prendre des décisions comme ça?
That's wonderful to hear. You truly are the hope of Emphorius.
J'ai l'impression qu'il n'y a pas le choix de rester, hein, parce que... En fait, je pense que... Et là, je suis prêt à prendre le pari. Si jamais j'avais cliqué sur on quitte, on aurait une fausse fin. C'est mon pari. Je suis prêt à parier que c'est juste une... Ouais, c'est ça, une fausse fin, et puis t'as le crédit, puis ça te déconnecte et tout. Non, c'est bon.
I've always believed that the journey of the Chrysos heirs is not meant to be the saga of a select few, and that we must unite all potential allies, especially heroic figures like you.
Puis de toute façon, comment qu'il veut qu'on repart? La voiture s'est écrasée dans le bâtiment. D'accord.
Once we triumph in the battle against Nikedor, that should dispel Aglaya's doubts.
Lord Finon, our guests seem quite weary. Should we have them return to the bath chamber for some rest?
My apologies, I got a bit carried away. It's been a long first day for you here on Emphorius. Be sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust that Trianne will have returned with news about Castrum Kremnos by the time the two of you are fully recharged.
Ouais. Voilà, allez, vas-y. F. Voilà.
It's still early. Where to now?
Have you heard? It seems like... I'd love to go in and take a look.
Et ça, c'est quoi ça? Oh. Bouc émissaire doré. Utilisez la flamme sacrée en votre possession pour illuminer l'autel. Et apporter la lumière à ce monde. Attention, chaque mouvement est enregistré par les ténèbres du vide. Lorsque le compte à rebours du destin atteint 0, un avatar obscur de vous-même se manifeste en tant qu'ennemi. Et c'est finalement une trace de votre destinée. Hein? Ah. Votre avatar obscur est un ennemi qui réplique à l'identique vos précédentes actions et avance pas à pas jusqu'à la fin des mouvements enregistrés. N'oubliez pas, n'entrez jamais en contact avec lui. Les contrôleurs de cristal antique sur le chemin altèrent la couleur des plateformes ayant la même couleur d'énergie. Utilisez-les intelligemment pour atteindre l'autel. Ah oui. Oh, ça va pas l'air simple ce truc. C'est pas simple. Oh. Ouais, encore. Bon. Bien, ça fait 3h54 que j'enregistre. Avec le début que j'enlève, on doit être vers les 3h48-50. Donc je pense que je vais couper cette première partie ici. On va faire la suite un peu plus tard, dans un autre enregistrement.
Nice.
On récupérera tous les succès à la fin. Ouais. Donc... on voit qu'on a un truc à récupérer. Oh. Ah oui, d'accord. Ah oui, c'est le même truc qu'on avait en début de la 2.0. Ah. Ah, c'est pas mal, ça. Ok. Jade. J'ai beaucoup... 1412, putain. Ok. Très bien, très bien. Ok. Bon. Bah, du coup, je abandonne, on va se mettre là. Voilà. Hop. C'est là que je vous laisse. Merci d'avoir regardé ce premier enregistrement. Au revoir.